As scientists, at least openly, they hesitate to use the word God very much. In private life, it's okay. Even in the spiritual field, you come across great thinkers like that. Take for example, the well-known exponent of Advaita philosophy, Acharya Shankara. He is known as Shankaracharya. He was a great exponent of Advaita, or the Vedanta, non-dualism. One alone is real. All other things are just illusion. Brahma Satyam, Jagat Mithya, Jivo Brahmaiva na Aparaha. This could be the essence of all the Upanishads, the sacred works according to the Hindu philosophy. It means that Brahman alone is the truth, is real. Brahman is the absolute, infinite, indivisible, incognizable, ungraspable, unexplainable. The crust jewel of Upanishadam is called Mandukyam. In the Mandukya Upanishad, you have only 12 verses. Out of the 12, one stands supreme. So out of 108 Upanishads, Mandukya is the crest jewel, which has 12 stanzas. Out of the 12, one stands up. And that talks about the Absolute. It tries to define what the Absolute is. And in that effort it says what is not the Absolute. Because it's impossible to say what is, but it's very easy to say what is not. So it says, Nanta prajnam, na bahish prajnam, no bhayada prajnam, na prajnam, na prajnam, na prajnanaganam. Just to give you a little feeling of the Upanishadic Sanskrit verses. If I keep on continuing, you will get up and go away. So let me give you the essence of it. It says, Nanta prajnam, not the inner consciousness, na bahit prajnam, not the outer consciousness, or neither of this, not even the sum total of consciousness, prajnana ghanam, not the unconscious one. See, neither unconscious nor subconscious nor superconscious, not conscious itself. And it goes on to say, it cannot be grasped by the mind, it cannot be expounded by words, because it has no signs or symbols or forms, alakshanam, achintyam, avyapakaryam, so we cannot converse about it. Avyapadesyam, you cannot put your finger and say it's here or there. That is the absolute. Got it? Unspeakable, ununderstandable. So I am speaking, you are understanding. How can you get it? How can I speak it? Huh? Then why can't we keep our mouth shut? The problem is we have to do something. Huh? If we don't do this, we will be doing something else, which would be worse than this. It's true. If you are not here today for this retreat, who knows where you would be? You may all have your temperature raised up. Saturday night fever. So to keep you cool, we get you here for the retreat. That's the problem with scriptures. They openly say that you cannot talk it, you cannot think of it, you cannot even understand. Then why volumes? See this contradiction? So that is that Brahma, absolute Brahma. That alone is real. Jagat Mithya. What you call the Jagat, the universe, is an illusion. Don't jump into conclusion, I'll come to that later. What we mean by illusion. You have a solution for that. So the universe is an illusion. Jivo, the individual, is none other than the Brahma. Jivo Brahmaiva na aparaha. So you are not other than that. That alone is real. All this is illusion. I'm just using different terms. And this is nothing but that. When you say this, everything. Everything is nothing but that. In the scientist's version, everything is nothing but energy. In a spiritual term, everything is nothing but divine. Divine and energy, one and the same. You cannot even say divine energy. They called it divine, we call it energy. And everything is nothing but divine. If you give another term, call it awareness or consciousness, everything is consciousness. They say the scientists are still not yet proved where the life comes from. Where should it come from and where should it go? Is my question. And where is the place where there is no life? That is where they still have to understand that. Everything is already life. It doesn't need to come from somewhere and to go to somewhere. So they don't need to create life and they cannot destroy life. Even the very question is not correct. To create life, you cannot. When you cannot destroy, you cannot create. Na sato vidyato bhavo, na bhavo vidyate satah. Long before Bhagavad Gita has said that. Na asato vidyato bhavo. Asat means dead matter or unreal, was never. Sat is always there. The same idea presented in a little different way. What is, always. And that's what you call eternal. You call that divine or God. Is there not a simple proverb? Nothing is lost when a candle burns. Have you heard of that? Not in America. In England they use it very often. Nothing is lost. The chemist should approve it. When a candle burns. Take a piece of wood, cut it into planks and beams, build up a furniture. What happened to the wood? The log? Is the log there still? Log is lost. So what is here now? Furniture. Plus some chips that are not used. So log is dead, furniture is created. Now, set fire to the furniture is gone. But what is there now? Ash. So there is still something. So what we did here is we simply converted the forms and gave new names. That's all. When you put 2 electrodes in the water is gone, disappeared. Did it get lost? No. It is still there as hydrogen and oxygen somewhere. So we can change the forms, and even if you do not, it gets changed continuously. No form stays permanently. Every minute there is change. And that's why you call a used object an old one, an old person. So this form, you can never keep it the same condition. Even if you say, oh, I bought it and I kept it there, I never touched it, it's as brand new. No. Lot of destruction, lot of changes have gone through. And that is the part of nature. The nature constantly changes. That is the nature of the nature. No form is permanent, as such, no name could be permanent. As soon as you came out, they said baby. After a couple of years, child. Then a little later, youth. A boy or a girl. Then adult. Then shaky old. Then afterwards, put it in the box. What happened? The same body changes, continuously changes. This body is not the same which you saw a minute back. We become old minute by minute, second by second, fraction of a second. So change is inevitable, and that is the nature. But what changes? There should be something that would be changing. The essence. There is some essence which has given room to all these names and forms and keeps on changing. Like the ocean. Chalati is called ocean. In Sanskrit is called Chalati. Chalam means constantly vibrating, shaking. No stillness. And if you go and stand in front of the ocean, what do you see there? You see a lot of waves, big and small, spray, foam, bubble, sometimes even clouds rising up. You call this a big wave, rolling wave, dashing wave. This is a little tidal wave. Are they all of different material? Waves, bubbles, spray, foam, clouds that rise above? They are not. Ultimately or essentially, what are they? Just water. Sometimes you see even icebergs. You call it ice, you call it steam, you call it water. So here we should understand that the forms keep changing. They are impermanent. As such, the names also keep changing, because they go together, form and name. One without the other is not possible. But what is the essence that gives room to the forms, to have the forms and to have the names? That you may call it energy, divine, or more in a subtle state, consciousness.